is based on a belief that art and creativity can save the world. And the reality of our world right now is we are confused and isolated and alone, in spite of being more connected than we ever have been before. The concept of AIR is helping us imagine how we can use our creative juices, the thing that makes us human, figure out how to solve the biggest problems that humanity is facing. We have crazy ways of thinking that may not always be right, but they are a jumping off point for inspiration. AIR is designed to help make those solutions come forward. I walked away from my artistic career and went into politics and community development and nonprofit management. And I spent the beginnings of my career working directly in the system, not imagining how much art really could be impacting the world if I had taken my creative path. And inside me, I felt something change, which was a realization that art is what brings people together, what touches our souls, what moves us to action, which helps us find common ground and connection in a way that no law and no policy ever will. That was the beginning of where the concept of AIR came from. What we do with AIR is create a fertile ground. We prepare the soil, we bring in the right nutrients so that it's possible to grow a person as an artist or as a small business person who's interested in being more creative and innovative and community focused in the way that they do their work. And what the programs do is nurture those seeds of ideas, those seeds of community, and what comes from that are these richer experiences. 85% of our Evolve participants say that they have significantly more financial resources after doing our programs. That's a big deal, and most of it is because they've built a network for themselves. They've built their own garden. They've built the people that they can pull on who help fertilize their ideas and their businesses in a way that keeps them from quitting and keeps them from giving up. So most of what AIR is doing is helping people connect and giving them basic skills and tools that are not rocket science. There's no silver bullet to save everyone's life, but what we do help them realize is that their community and their friends and their family can help save their lives. So when we started actually designing the curriculum for AIR, a crazy thing happened. A whole bunch of people came to a public meeting that was about arts professional development curriculum design. Can you think of anything more boring? But we had 120 people show up to a public meeting, and half of them were not artists. They were business people, lawyers, accountants, educators, nonprofit leaders, and they were there because they wanted to be more creative and they didn't know how to access artists. They were afraid of artists. They were starting to share that they were as worried and as confused and frightened by the new economy as all of the artists were, who were telling us, we don't understand how to work in galleries, the music industry is upside down, publishing is crazy, and what do we do about intellectual property at this point when digital technology makes everything gray? And a light bulb went off. We realized that we had a different opportunity. We had an opportunity to bring two groups of people together who normally never hang out. They don't spend time together. They feel like they are so different, who had a ton in common. And so we designed programs that bring artists and business people and communities together to learn how to speak each other's language, to learn how to collaborate, and to learn how to use design thinking and creative processes to do smart business planning that is sustainable. So we help build an entrepreneurial spirit for the whole community together, and magic things are happening. So what we find is that people's lives are so much richer when they embrace a little bit of that creative side. So whether it's that you are a great chef, or that you like to garden, or that maybe you have a hobby as a musician or as a writer, being able to access that more in your life actually helps you be a better business person and a better community member. And that's where the spirit of AIR is recognizing that bringing out in each other our native talents, and for some people that is spreadsheets. We want to find and get these folks together and help them learn how to speak each other's language and make a richer tapestry for their community and for their lives.